Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Senator Briscoe, coming to you live from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yep, that's right, fans. This here's me, and we're live. Today's Sunday, May the 22nd, 2022. God, happy birthday shout outs going out to uh, Kaylee Turner. That's right, little Miss Nash Turner, little Miss Kaylee. How you doing, little girl? How's about? Ja, how you doing? Hey, it's happy birthday day for you. I'm not going to swear to this. I think Savann has a birthday, maybe, or somebody in her family's got a birthday. She said she was sharing her birthday with the family. Posted her picture on there. Uh, and posted a picture, and I'm pretty sure it might be her birthday. But if you check her Facebook page, it says her birthday's in June. But we're going to give it to her today anyway. So, Kaylee and Savann, hey, it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You're one more year older today. So, happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Savann. Hey, Kaylee. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, bro, it's your happy birthday day today. I said it's your happy birthday day today. All right. Happy birthday to the two of you. That's a birthday shout outs. How about some Shin Show shout outs? Shin Show shout outs are for folks that like or love the Shin Show and just plain out care about it. Diana Gray. All right. And then how about my Shin Show sharer? My Shin Show sharer would be Doug Bell. Then I got my Pokey pal Amanda S. Little. And that are my shout outs for today. Hey. We're going to go ahead and put down Wake Up, Savann, Murphy, Beason. Select all. Cut that. Paste that. Select all. Paste that. Go to sleep. There. Now we got it. That's it. That's all. They're in there. Sorry it's so late today. Boy, I tell you what, we had one heck of a fiasco today. Oh, yeah. Well, this morning, or last night, or at some point in time, my foot pedals fell off of the chair. Go to sleep. And when they fell off the chair, we tried shoving a screwdriver up in to hold them together. Well, the screwdriver was about an inch and a half to 2 inches longer than the pedals sticking out towards the floor. And so it wasn't going to let my leg rests or my feet hit the floor properly or let me sit in the chair properly. And so while I was taking care of the normal routine for today, my caregiver rebuilt my chair from top to bottom. Actually, she rebuilt the whole leg rest seating system. So that the leg rests are now adjusted properly and they fit my legs. So she done a wonderful, fantastic job. So there you go. But yeah, like I said, it's been a long day for her, for me, and for everybody involved. So anyway, let's do some weather forecast for today. Today's high temperature was a bear. Fuzzy was he? He was the bear. Anyway, today's high temperature was about 64 degrees Fahrenheit. It was kind of cloudy pretty much all day. Got a little bit sunshine, but for the most part, it was cloudy. It's 61 out there right now, and we still got some weather rolling around here and there and everywhere. But overnight, let's give it the overnight forecast. Cloudy skies early, becoming mostly clear after midnight. Low temperatures of 46 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Monday, May the 23rd, sunshine and some clouds. High temperatures of 71 degrees Fahrenheit, winds east to northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies during the evening will give way to cloudy skies overnight. Low temperatures of 54 degrees Fahrenheit and winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Tuesday, May the 24th, cloudy skies with slight chances of rain showers. High temperatures of 74 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Cloudy with periods of rain potential for heavy rainfall overnight with low temperatures of 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 100%. Rainfall near a half inch. We're getting a lot of rain. We might be looking at some rivers to see how close they are to coming up and flooding over. All righty, considerable cloudiness with occasional rain showers. High temperatures near 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 60%. And then cloudy skies with an occasional rain shower. Low temperatures around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind overnight. Winds will be west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. Thursday, May the 26th. Partly cloudy skies with high temperatures of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with a few passing clouds. Low temperatures around 55 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast, Friday, May the 27th. Friday, May the 27th, here we go. Some clouds in the morning will give way to mainly sunny skies for the afternoon. High temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight. Low temperatures of 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. There you go. There you have it. There's your weather forecast. Brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non-denominational Christian church which is located at 2054 Campus Drive right here in St. Charles, Missouri. That's right. Campus Drive, 636-345. No, that's my phone number. I don't want you to know that. Because if you guys knew my phone number, you'd call me up every day, all day long, which would be fine with me. It wouldn't bother me a bit at all. Anyway, what are we doing? 11 a.m. Sunday Mass, not Mass, Sunday services at 11 a.m. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We have a Bible study for about an hour from 7 to 8. And then on Thursdays, we have an hour of power prayer from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. That Bible study, so far, it's still a Zoomer. And once we get off the Zoom, we're going to put it over to the, we'll be putting it on to, there will be live people at the church, plus the Zoom. All right. Alrighty then. That's it. Well, what else we got going on? We got a few things. Today's what? Sunday. And it's 7 o'clock at night. Well, everything I was going to talk about is already over with today. We might have some stuff starting tomorrow. But we're going to check it out just to be on the safe side. Today, the 27th is the next thing occurring. Next thing will be Missouri River Irish Fest on May 27th through the 29th. So come on down and enjoy yourself there. We're going to bring this one to you through via the Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie. Yeah, Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie is a Facebook page set up by yours truly to um, showcase the crafty crafts of Jamie O'Driscoll. So step on by there, take a look at and see her Facebook page to see what kind of beautiful products she can make for your event. Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie. Yeah, the Riverside 500 South Riverside Drive for your Missouri River Irish Fest. That would be at Frontier Park. Plenty of dancing, plenty of music, plenty of action going on. Get on down there May 27th through May 29th. Friday, May 27th from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday, May 28th from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then Sunday, 11 a.m. Sunday, May 29th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Reoccurring daily, the Irish Fest down on Main Street. Well, actually, Riverside Drive. Alrighty then. What's the other event? And on the 28th, Music of Maine, St. Charles Farmers Market on Saturday. And they will reoccur each and every Saturday until October 15th. All right. Alrighty then. That's what you got going on here in St. Charles, Missouri, which was brought to you today by Helping Hands Thrift Store and Foster Care Closet. Don't forget to stop in there, say hi to Bev, and check out, peruse all the beautiful, wonderful products that they've got in there. It's a resale shop, and boy, I tell you what, they've always got something new. As a matter of fact, they've got an electric stove, gas dryer, and gas water heater, maybe. Yeah, those things they've got over there now. Alrighty then, what can we do next? How about story time? Okay, kids, it's story time with TV Grandpa, and we're just gonna jump right up on the couch or jump up on the bed. It's story time. Time to rest your sleepy head with TV Grandpa. That's right, TV Grandpa, your Grandpa Shen, ready to tuck you in. Let's see. What's our story for today? Diddly diddly dum diddly dee dee. We're gonna try to pick one, quick one. Bubble boop boop boop. Ba-da-ba. Trying to catch. Here we go. The Ant and the Grasshopper. We'll just do that one. The Ant and the Grasshopper is a quick, short story. So we're gonna do that one for you. So don't forget. This one is all about being greedy or working too hard or not working quite hard enough, having too much fun and not being doing what you ought to do. So this is called The Ant and the Grasshopper. One bright day in late autumn, a family of ants were bustling about in the warm sunshine, drying out the grain they had stored up during the summer. And when a starving grasshopper popped by, his fiddle under his arm, came up and humbly begged for a bit of food. What? Cried the ants in surprise. Haven't you stored anything away for the winter? Why in the world, what in the world were you doing all last summer? I didn't have time to store up any food, whined the grasshopper. I was so busy playing music that before I knew it, the summer was gone. Well, the ants shrugged their shoulders in disgust. Making music for you, they cried. Very well, now dance. They turned their backs on the grasshopper and they went on with their work. There's a time for work and a time for play. And summertime, apparently you should be working and storing up, getting ready to store up food for your winter time. So there's your ant and your grasshopper, also known as the grasshopper and the ants. Ah, there you go. All right, that's a very short story, wasn't it? Let's see if we can't find another one. How about the ginger man? The gingerbread man. All right, the gingerbread man. Here we go. One day the cook went into the kitchen to make some gingerbread. She took some flour and water and uh, treacle and ginger and mixed them all well together. And she put in some more water to make it thin, and then some more flour to make it thick, and a little salt and some spices. And then she rolled it out onto a beautiful, smooth, dark yellow dough. Well, then she took the square tins and she cut out some square cakes for the little boys. And with some round tins, she cut out some round cakes for the little girls. And then she said, I'm going to make a little gingerbread man for the I'm going to make a little gingerbread man for little Bobby. So she took a nice round lump of dough for his body and a smaller lump for his head, which she pulled out a little for the neck. Two other lumps were stuck on beneath for legs and were pulled out into proper shape with feet and toes all complete. And two still smaller pieces were made into arms with dear little hands and fingers. But the nice work was done on the head, for the top was fizzled up into a pretty sugary hat, and on either side was made a dear little ear. And in front, after the nose had been carefully molded, a beautiful mouth was made out of a big raisin, and two bright little eyes with burnt almonds and caraway seeds. Well, then the gingerbread man was finished, ready for baking, and a very poor, jolly little man he was. In fact, he looked so sly that the cook was afraid he was plotting something mischievous. And when the batter was ready for the oven, she put in the square cakes, and she put in the round cakes, and she put in the little gingerbread man in a far back corner where he couldn't get away in a hurry. And then she went to sweep the parlor. And she swept until the clock struck 12. And when she dropped her broom in a hurry and exclaiming, Locks! The gingerman bread was will be all baked to a cinder. And so she ran down into the kitchen and threw open the oven door. And the square cakes were all done and nice and hard and brown. And the round cakes were all done nice and hard and brown. And the gingerbread man was all done too, nice and hard and brown. And he was standing up in his corner with his little caraway seeds eyes sparkling and his raisin mouth bubbling over with mischief. And he waited for the oven door to be opened. And the instant that the door was open, with a hop and a skip and a jump, he went running over the square cakes and the round cakes and over the cook's arm. And before she could say, Jack Robinson, he was running across the kitchen floor as fast as his little legs would carry him towards the back door, which was standing wide open, and through which he could see the garden path. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Well, the old cook turned round as fast as she could, which wasn't very fast, for she was rather a heavy woman, and she had been quite taken by surprise. And she saw lying right across the doorway, fast asleep, was the son, uh, old Mouser, the cat. Well, Mouser, Mouser, she cried, stop the gingerbread man. I want him for little Bobby. When the cook first called, Mouser thought it was only someone calling in her dreams and simply rolled over her lazy body. And the cook called again, Mouser, Mouser. The old cat sprang up with the jump. But just as she turned around to ask the cook what all the noise was all about, the little gingerbread man cleverly jumped under her tail and in an instant was trotting down the garden walk. Well, Mouser turned in a hurry and ran after, although she was still rather too sleepy to know what it was she was trying to catch. And after the cat came the cook, lumbering along rather heavily, but also making pretty good speed. Now, all at the bottom of the walk, lying fast asleep in the sun against the warm stones of the garden wall, was Towser the dog. And the cook called out, Towser, Towser, stop the gingerbread man. I want him for Bobby. Well, and when Towser first heard her calling, he thought it was someone else speaking in his dreams, and he only turned over on his side with another snore. And then the cook called again, Towser, Towser, stop him, stop him. Well, the dog woke up in good earnest, and he jumped up on his feet to see what it was that he should stop. But just as the dog jumped up, the little gingerbread man, who had been watching for the chance, quietly slipped between his legs and climbed up on the top of the stone wall, so that Towser saw nothing but the cat running towards him down the walk, and behind the cat, the cook. Now, quite out of breath. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. He thought, and he thought at once that the cat must have stolen something, and that it was the cat the cook wanted him to stop. Now, if there was anything that Towser liked, it was going after the cat, and he jumped up the walk so fiercely that the poor cat did not have time to stop herself or to get out of his way. And they came together with a grisly fizzing and barking and meowing and howling and scratching and biting as if a couple of Catherine wheels had gotten off in the wrong way and had got mixed up with one another. But the old cook hadn't been running so hard that she had not uh, able to stop herself any better than the cat had done. And she fell right on top of the mix up of dog and cat, and so that all three rolled over on the walk in a heap together. And the cat scratched whichever came nearest, whether it was a piece of dog or a piece of the cook, and the dog bit at whatever came nearest, whether it was a piece of the cat or a piece of the cook. So the poor cook was badly pummeled on both sides. Meanwhile, the gingerbread man had climbed up on the garden wall and stood on the top, with his hands in his pockets, looking at the scrimmage and laughing till the tears ran down from his little uh, caraway seed eyes, and his raisin mouth was bubbling over with fun. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. After a little while, the cat managed to pull herself out from under the cook and the dog, and very, uh, and a very cast down and crumpled up looking cat she was. She had enough of hunting gingerbread men, and she crept back to the kitchen to repair damages. The dog, who was very cross because his face had been badly scratched, let go of the cook, and at last, catching sight of the gingerbread man, made a bolt for the garden wall. The cook picked herself up, and although her face was also bloody, scratched, and her dress was torn, she was determined to see the end of the chase, and she followed after the dog. The though this time more slowly. When the gingerbread man saw the dog coming, he jumped down on the far side of the wall and began running across the field. Now, in the middle of the field was a tree, and at the foot of the tree was lying Jocko the monkey. He wasn't asleep. Monkeys never are. And when he saw the little man running across the field and hard, and heard the cook is calling, Jocko, Jocko, stop the gingerbread man. He ate, he at once gave one big jump, but he jumped so fast and so far that he went right over the gingerbread man. And as luck would have it, he came down on the back of Towser, the dog, who had just scrambled over the wall, and whom he had not before noticed. Now, Towser was naturally taken by surprise, but he turned his head around and promptly bit off the end of the monkey's tail, and Jocko quickly jumped off again, chattering his indignations. Meanwhile, the gingerbread man had gotten to the bottom of the tree and was saying to himself, now I know the dog can't climb a tree, and I don't believe the cook can climb a tree. And as far as the monkey is concerned, I'm not sure, for I've never seen a monkey before. But I'm going up. And so he pulled himself up hand over hand until he had gotten to the topmost branch. Climb, climb, climb as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. But the monkey had jumped with one spring onto the lowest branch, and in an instant he also was at the top of the tree. And the gingerbread man crawled out to the furthest end of the branch and hung by one hand. But the monkey swung by himself under the branch, and stretching out his long arm, he pulled the gingerbread man in. Then he held him up and looked at him so hungrily that the little raisin mouth began to pucker down at the corners, and the caraway seed eyes filled with tears. And then, what do you think happened? Why, little Bobby himself came running up, and he had been taking his noonday nap upstairs, and in his dreams it seemed as if he kept hearing people call little Bobby, until finally he jumped up with a start, and was so sure that someone was calling that he ran down the stairs without even waiting to put on his shoes. And as he came down, he could see through the window in the field beyond the garden the cook and the dog and the monkey, and could even hear the barking of Towser and the chattering of Jocko. And he scampered down the walk with his little bare feet, and he pattering against the warm gravel, climbed over the wall, and in a few seconds arrived under the tree, just as Jocko was holding up the poor little gingerbread man. "Drop it, Jocko!" cried Bobby, and and drop it Jocko did, for he always had to find Bobby, and he dropped it so straight that the gingerbread man fell right into Bobby's uplifted pinafore. Then Bobby held him up and looked at him, and the little raisin mouth puckered down lower than ever, and the tears ran right out of his caraway seed eyes. But Bobby was too hungry to mind gingerbread tears, and he gave one big bite and swallowed down both legs and a piece of the body. "Oh," said the gingerbread man, "oh, I'm one third gone." And Bobby gave a second bite and swallowed the rest of the body and the arms. "Oh, oh," said the gingerbread man, "I'm 2/3 gone." And then Bobby gave a third bite and gulped down the head. "Oh," said the gingerbread man, "I'm all gone." And so it was. And that is the end of the story. Bye bye, gingerbread man. All righty, my friends. Hey, that was the little gingerbread man. Uh, oh, hey, there's Lori. How you doing, Lori? Lori Taylor, that is. She's here just checking in on the story. Little Miss Lori. Hi, hi, hi. Let's put that in the notes. Wake up. In-show commentary with Lori Taylor. In-show commentary with Lori Taylor. Period. Select all. Cut that. Paste that. Select all. Paste that. Go to sleep. There you go. Hey, Lori, you're in. All right, all righty then. Hey, it looks like it's time for the Daily Bread portion of the program, and the Daily Bread portion of the program is going to be something deep and binding. That will be the Daily Bread portion of the program, and it's going to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 will be First Chronicles 16 through 18 and John 7:28 through 56. That's John 7:28 through 56. And so don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. All right, let me see if I'm okay. Okay, the daily bread portion of the program, something deep and binding, is our devotion. And scriptures for today's devotion will be Genesis 1:26 through 28. And so here we go. What do we got that's deep and binding? Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our own image and our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over the livestock and all the wild animals and over all the creatures that moveth along the ground. And so God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. God blessed them, and he said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over it and rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moveth around on the ground. And so there you have it. That was Genesis 1, 26 through 28, which is something deep and binding. Seeing how we were all designed by God to be like God. Amen. Amen. In his own image, he designed us, and we became his own image. God looked like me, and I look like God. Wonderful, wonderful thing for me to be. Thank you, Huey. I said, together I could live forever. Bubble. Anyway, hey, that was the Daily Bread portion of the program brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022, your daily reading of the Bible. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. All righty, my friends. Hey, that's it. That's all. Got one more song for you, or a song for you, and it goes, oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. All right, that's it. That's the Shin Show in a nutshell. We're done. We're finished. We're done and over. All right. So, hey, friends, come on back and see me tomorrow because, well, God willing, I'll be here. And I hope that you are too.